course overview, course preview for AP Pre-Calculus with Blue Tent Online. I just want to just first draw your attention to that the College Board writes the curriculum for this, and this coming year will be the second year that AP Pre-Calculus has been offered. And if we look, I'm going to scroll a little bit. Sorry, I should have been here for you. I want to just show you the kind of the framework or structure of this course. So in everything we're working on mathematical practices. And what this means is we need to make sure that we can read symbols, to put simply, that mathematics can be represented in multiple ways, sometimes with an equation, sometimes with a graph. And we need to be able to communicate in mathematics, and we'll practice that throughout the course. The content, we're going to focus this class. I'm only focusing it on these first 3 units, those that are assessed. We're not focusing at all on Unit 4. So my goal is that students do very well on these 3 topics. And I've divided these up into sections. So we'll get all of Unit 1 done in the fall. We'll start a little bit of Unit 2, and then towards winter break, and then we'll finish after winter break the rest of Unit 2 and 3. And I'll make sure that you have this. This is called the CED, if I use abbreviations. So this is the document the College Board provides teachers. And then if we go to all of our interactions will really take place between this Moodle platform. We'll use the College Board for some quizzes and assessments, and then we'll use our Zoom calls. So just a little bit of how this is set up for students. I try to make things, this isn't exactly what students will see. This is the instructor page so that everybody can see what's happening. If I only show you what students are, there's not much for them to see because I'm going to open it a week at a time. So I have everything in these tabs so students can clearly see here's the week and here's what I need to get done in that week. So here's really our first week of school. This is what I need to accomplish in that. I will have students take, I think it's really important for students to see the mountain they're climbing. So I will ask them to do a full assessment, the multiple choice section and a free response section before they start, just to see what they're trying to do. I'm not expecting them to know very much, but I do think you should know what you're trying to accomplish. And so everything is divided into weeks. What I have done is I will put, there's always a little forum here for students to ask questions. And the reason I put our Zoom meeting at the end of the week is because when they're going through all of this content, they'll be able to post all week the questions they have on the content, and then we'll be able to address those questions in our weekly meetings. And I'll also focus on some aspect of preparing for the exam, or just talk about something that I think is generally the most difficult of the week. And finally, we will do some projects together, so we'll have time to work in groups on those projects, or at least get it set up for the next week. The course content, in terms of like the lessons of what they're learning, are in these, they're called SCORM packages. It's just a way for me to kind of put everything together for students. I have images of the text they'll need. I have questions in here, videos in here. And what's really nice is they are self-graded. So students will see that they need to earn points. Like I said, I have images of the text they need, kind of my notes or things I'm trying to make sure they know. And then within these are any key ideas. Again, like I said, the textbook is in right here. Sometimes I use Khan Academy videos, sometimes I make videos, sometimes I use textbook videos, but they'll always have the link to the video, and then there's questions, and if they get the things incorrect or correct, lots of times there's little things. If they were to have gotten that incorrect, then it's going to help them. So there's hints. And then they're trying to, you can see, earn the points as they go through the lessons. So this is kind of how the main instruction is delivered, is in the form of these lessons. And if students get stuck, they just can tell me, Mrs. Hinman, I'm working on, Unit 1, Section 1, Lesson 1, Page 2. I don't understand so-and-so. And they can post that in the discussion forum, and I'll help them. If they're stuck and they can't earn points, I'm not going to make them wait till the end of the week to ask questions. I'll encourage students to ask me right away. So that's the majority of the the instruction is provided in those forms. With each unit, we will practice it. We'll have quizzes to make sure they get it. There'll be unit assessments, there'll be unit projects. So overall, I think I've been teaching pre-calculus on and off since 2004. So I'm excited to work with students on the Precalc AP class. And if you have any questions, please reach out for me so I can help answer questions.